What is up, YouTube? It is Ricky, and we are back on Destiny, and today we're going to be taking a look at an exotic weapon. This exotic weapon is going to be the Hereafter sniper rifle. This gun is obtained through random drops. It can be from purple engrams, exotic engrams, or Xur himself can sell it. The flavor text reads, "Huddled at the mountain base, we had no choice but to beat our plowshares into swords once more." And the Grimoire card reads, "Once we had peace. This isn't a story about peace. Then there was darkness, destruction, despair. This isn't a story about those things either. This story comes much later. It's a story about what was here, after, and what came next." That's a badass Grimoire card. It made me appreciate the weapon a lot more. Let's take a look at the skill tree of this bad boy. The master perk that it comes with already unlocked, the Hereafter. This perk makes it so crouching increases scope zoom and makes it easier to aim under fire. Kind of a cool PvP perk. I don't get much use out of it in PvE. I am very seldom crouching for a long time in PvE. And next over, the first column here, we have smooth ballistics, linear compensator, and aggressive ballistics. Now, I like to run linear compensator. It gives you more range, more impact. It also boosts your recoil, but luckily this gun has just about no recoil whatsoever. And this way, the recoil is straight up and down. It doesn't really go side to side whatsoever, so you just have to pull your stick down a little bit after every shot if you need to hit two. That's just what I like to run. Totally up to you in this first one. You could run aggressive ballistics for slightly more impact, totally up to you. Next perk over is Perfectionist. Magazine is refunded if all shots fired are precision kills. This perk is good in PvP if you're good at sniping. It's really good in PvE for strikes or activities with a lot of ads, maybe like the Black Garden strike with all the Vex and Taken and stuff and all the smaller mobs that you can just one-shot. So Perfectionist is kind of useful there. Other than that, I don't get much utility out of it, so it's just kind of an okay perk to have. The next slot over, we have Snapshot. Aiming this weapon incredibly fast. That's the one I like to run personally. We'll get back to it though. Injection Mold, increased stability, faster handling, and reduced range. I don't use this mainly because I don't want reduced range on a sniper rifle. That's kind of its point. And it's very, very, very stable, and I don't feel like it needs more stability, to be honest. Speed reload, also not bad to use at all. I'd probably use this more in PvE than PvP. But my gloves have sniper reloader on them, so I don't feel like I need it at the moment. But Snapshot is my perk of choice. On any sniper that has it, I definitely run it. It's a top tier perk in PvP, and it just makes the gun a lot more snappy and fun to use in PvE also. And I like to use it in PvE, that way I get the feel for it, so when I do go to PvP, I'm very comfortable with how the gun feels and how it's set up. And our final perk is Blinding Light. Precision kills with this weapon have the chance to cause a bright flash that can blind nearby enemies. This perk is pretty cool in PvE. It's not that useful in PvE. I think it's a lot more useful in PvP. I don't know how many times I've blinded people in PvP with this. It seems to proc quite often for me. And with how quick this fires, you can blind one or two people and be able to take them out, even if it's just with body shots with this weapon. It's a super fun gun to use, and I'd recommend using it in PvP over PvE. In PvE, don't get me wrong, if you need an arc weapon or a sniper rifle, it's a strong choice. It's a very good gun. But if you have other weapons, like if you need an arc weapon, the Supercell, I feel like outclasses it in PvE by quite a lot. It's useful in just about any situation. The Hereafter's just useful in a few, kind of. The Supercell definitely outclasses it though for arc weapons. And if you need a sniper, I mean, the Black Spindle is way more powerful than the Hereafter, so I find myself running that more in PvE. However, in PvP, this is a top tier gun. This thing is scary to go against, and it is a beast to use. I found myself getting a lot more sniper kills than normal with it, and it's just fun. The blinding thing with Snapshot and the scope on it is great. Not to mention this gun sounds like a space rifle. It is amazing. I highly recommend using this in PvP. 10 out of 10 worth the exotic slot in PvP. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Get yourself a Hereafter and use that beast. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.